Happy Wednesday. Happy, happy, happy. Okay. We are flowing on this Wednesday morning. Easy like Wednesday morning. Hey. All right. Okay, I'm tripping. All right. Happy Wednesday. Hope everybody is having an amazing morning. If you haven't gotten out of bed, it's great. You can still do these poses while you're in the bed, watching Good Morning America. You can do it in the chair. I've showed you how to do the chair. But however you are, meet me on your mat, on your bed. Doesn't matter. Okay, so I'm starting to ramble. So anyway, so we're going to stand today. We're going to stretch out our shoulders and our neck, and we may get down to our hips just to waken up our entire body. So as we get comfortable, you know the routine. We're going to start by wiggling our feet, our toes, bringing life into our toes. And let's wiggle our fingers at the same time, making sure your shoulders are away from your ears. Blocks have been sitting here for 2 days. Okay. And then lift your heels. Lift them as high as you can without getting all wobbly. But just lift your heels up to kind of make sure your balance is steady and stable. Wiggle your toes. Lift your heels. Make sure your feet are hip distance apart. Squeeze your ankles. Squeeze your shins. Squeeze your knees. Squeeze your thighs. Tilt your pelvic bone forward. Bring your shoulders up and back. And palms facing out, ready to receive this amazing stretch. All right, let's close our eyes, wrap our breath around our heart. In any places in your body that have tension, just bring your breath to those parts to bring awareness to what your body is feeling at the moment. Let's do 2 full rounds of breath, ballooning out your belly on the inhale and emptying out your belly on the exhale. One more full round. Blink open your eyes, wiggle your fingers, and let's bring our palms together, right at our sacral chakra, right here, right under our breastbone. Just bringing awareness to the energy that rests right here right above your belly button and in between your breastbone. Now, we're gonna bring our hands up towards our chin, bringing our elbows together, and make sure your elbows are away from your ears. And let's bring our hands up over our head with our fingertips together and touching. All right, let's come up. Now, let's bend to the side, giving a nice side body stretch. So just stretching from here to here, bringing awareness in our body. All right, let's come up and go the opposite side. Ooh, this is juicy on a Wednesday morning. All right, let's go. All right, bring your hands down to heart center. Don't forget to breathe and exhaling. All right, let's sweep our hands over our heads, bringing our hands together. And let's do a nice back bend. So we're just gonna bend our back. Your neck is neutral or your neck can come back as well. Fingertips together, shoulders away from your ears, and come up. Bring your hands down to heart center. All right, let's sweep our hands over our heads. Let's do this 3 times. So we're gonna sweep, sweep, sweep our hands over our head, activating our shoulders. Bring your hands down to heart center. All right, 2 more times. Let's sweep our hands over our head. Sweep, 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 activating your shoulders. Make sure your shoulders are away from your ears. And let's hold our hands just like this in a V position. And bring awareness to the energy that rests above your head and try to bring that down. So bring your hands together and then bring that loving energy down to your heart and exhale. Awesome. Let's sweep our hands over our heads. And right now we're just going to hold our hands to the opposite sides of the room. Just bringing some heat to our entire arm. And what I want you to do is bring your left hand over to touch your right shoulder and come back. Make sure your movements are intentional and stiff, well, sturdy. All right, now come over, right hand touching your elbow and come over. All right, left hand touching your elbow. Okay, and then left hand all the way over to your right hand and come back. Woo, bringing some heat to our shoulders and our arms. All right, let's bring your right hand over to touch your left shoulder and come over. All right, right hand to left elbow. Breathe through if you feel any tightness in your arms as you're doing this. And bring your right hand over to touch your left hand and come back. Now, continue to sweep your hands over your head and bring your hands down to heart center and relax. Ooh, that was fire in my shoulders and arms. All right, rotate your shoulders back, breathing easily through your breath, and rotate your shoulders forward. Juicy, juicy. All right, I feel like doing some trees. So in our tree, remember your stance is super important. So let's wiggle our toes and lift your heels, bringing awareness to your stance. So bring up and wiggle. Now make sure our stance is strong. And so what we're gonna do is, make sure I don't kick anything. All right, so let's kickstand our right leg out, making sure your toe is pointed. Now let's come up, bringing your left hand in the air and bringing your right hand to your knee. And just get a nice side body stretch. You can bring your hands over, your left hand over, and come up and go the opposite way. Bringing your left hand down to your knee, bring your right hand over. All right, now let's kickstand our leg back. Kickstand your leg out. Where's your stance? Make sure your pelvic bone is tilted forward, hips are forward. This anchor leg, make sure it's strong and sturdy. Now you can bring your leg up to tree. Woo, make sure that you're steady. And bring your hands out. Your hands could be here. Now if you're seated, the tree looks like this. The tree can be like this if you're seated. And just bringing awareness to your knee and your thigh. So the tree can be here, or the tree can be here, wherever you are in your chair. Or if you're standing, tree can be here. If you're feeling froggy, tree can be here, wherever you are. Do not rest your foot on your knee, because that could cause injuries. So wherever you are, hands to heart center, shoulders away from your ears. Knee is to the side, hips are forward, and breathe. Release, walk it out. Oh, walk it out, oh, walk it, oh, walk. Okay, all right. Kickstand your left leg out and bring it back. Kickstand it again. Let's bring our left hand down to our knee, sending our right hand up and over. Ooh, juicy stretch. All right, let's come up. Left hand in the air, right hand goes down to the knee. Pull that body over. All right, let's come up. Kickstand your leg back. Kickstand it out. And find your tree. Your branches out, or your branches could be here. Branches could be here. Wherever you are. Make sure your hips are open. Breathing is steady and easy. Don't hold your breath. Flow through it and release. Walk it out. Walk it. Shoulders to the front. All right, my hips are open. I'm feeling like, let's go, let's dance. Okay, that's not what this is about. All right, let's sweep our hands over our heads. Let's find ourselves in a nice forward fold. So we're going to swan dive down to a forward fold. Where are you in your forward fold? Stretching out our hamstrings, the back of our legs, and our hips. So you're here, or you can be here. Bring the floor to you, but make sure it's easy. All right, let's come up to flat back. Hands on shin. Exhale, forward fold. All right, let's reverse our swan dive. Come all the way up. Bring your hands over your head and bring your hands down to heart center. Awesome. I do not have access to a clock. I can go all day, but I'm not. So we're going to sweep our hands over our heads by ending our practice today. We're going to bring our hands down to heart center. All right. I want everybody to have an amazing day. The light in me honors and respects the light in each and every one of you. We have opened up our shoulders, our hips, and I hope that today brings you clarity, peace, and honor throughout your body. If you need a jump start in the midday, bring this up. This is on my page. Have a great day. Make it great. Sprinkling some positive vibes. The light in me honors the light in you. I feel like I'm rambling. Make it great.